Hey there guys, it's Salis, and welcome back to Salis's Week of Pain. Now, do you remember how bad Airport Simulator was? If you think that's the maximum I can get in terms of my vindictiveness, welcome to hell. Prepare yourself for horror indescribable as I show you Bubsy 3D, the Forbidden Planet. And yes, it does have to load its own demo. Which, for the purposes of this, we're immediately going to skip and go back to the menu once it actually lets me. Yes, it has to load the menu again. Come on. Load. There we go. Right. Single player. As you can see, there are multiple levels. I haven't actually made any progress in this, so you get to witness the joy that everyone else got to. The joy of many, many loading screens. Prepare yourselves. Claws for alarm. Yes, it's all puns.
Game star. For starters, grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level. And if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
That delightful slice of ear sodomy was Bubsy's voice. Yes. This game tries to assault as many senses as possible. You're lucky we're not playing this in smell-o-vision. And yes, that is the actual frame rate the game runs at. There is no analog controls. It's an early PS1 game. So it was designed with no DualShock in mind. And yes, that will trigger every time I do this. That lovely voice of his.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms?
I don't know. Better than this? Yeah, it's an assault on both the ears. And to be fair, it hurts like it being raped in the ear by a man with a sandpaper condom. But also on the eyes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. This is the game. This is what happens when you try to take a bad video game and turn it into a 3D video game with absolutely no idea of how 3D video games work. It looks like it was textured in crayon by one of the guys in the office's, like, 2-year-old child. That combined with the vomit of 1,000 leprous prostitutes. And, oh god, is this game awful. And I know you can turn Bubsy's voice off in the options, but I decided against that. After all, I am an incredibly hate-filled man. I intended to make you suffer just as much as you are making me suffer. Now, you may notice the complete lack of any real effort in the sound department. Yeah, let's bop them. And how do you bop someone in a platformer? You jump on their head, of course. But trying to do that with Bubsy in 3D is damn near impossible with these shitty ass controls. He steers like a tank with a drunk driver. And the only way you'll know if you're going to hit him is with your shadow. So the only way to actually engage in combat in this game is from a top-down view. What a sack of crap.
Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level. Ain't life great?
If I lose a Bubsy, I'd be happy.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Hold the square button when you walk up to an atom. Go ahead, try it, but don't hold it too long.
Okay, so we've got an atom cannon, which rebounds and hits you in the face. Yeah, because that's a useful feature. Yeah, this is quite possibly one of the worst video games ever made in the history of existence. Don't get me wrong, they had a good idea. Continue on a series that should have died a long time ago, so I don't know if that is actually a good idea. I changed my mind. It was a bad idea, always bad idea.
Come on, don't be shy. Step right up and win valuable prizes.
Shut up, Bubsy. Right, yeah, for some reason, you know, I can kind of understand like Sonic and rings and Mario and coins, because, well, Mario's a plumber, he's got to earn his living somehow. And Sonic with rings, because I'm guessing they're gold rings, so they're valuable. Bubsy with atoms. Hello, Sense, where are you? And how can I make it?
Good night, sweet player.
Yep, good night, sweet player, don't ask. I really don't know. What the hell? I died. Yeah, that's another thing you'll notice about this game. When you die, you might get to still play for a little bit before the game actually catches up and realizes you're dead. And like I said, trying to engage in the actual combat of this game is like a nightmare on toast. Because it's just so much easier to avoid everything, if possible.
I needed that.
Right, whatever that does. I'm guessing that's some kind of magic power-up that only Bubsy can make sense of. Oh, it's an invincibility shield. Which looks like nothing on God's green earth. But apparently it's an invincibility shield. Right, the arrow is telling me to go this way, so let's go this way. Let's just completely avoid these guys. They're just going to get in my way. Yeah, that's the way you should do it. That's the right way. What the hell? Who actually... Do you actually know anyone who bought Bubsy 3D willingly? Other than me? But I only bought it to make you guys suffer the pain you have inflicted upon me. Whatever those are. What are they? Switches? Are they useful in any way? Apparently I've got a wet pussy. Okay, that was a kind of a cool looking death thing. Right, now let's try and steer Bubsy through this level as best we can. Although, God knows why you'd want Bubsy to survive. But apparently you would. Oh, that's a checkpoint. Let me steer this massively heavy wrought iron tank around. Have these people even seen a cat? Cats generally have a little more grace to them than this. I mean, granted, this is a cat in a t-shirt with an exclamation mark on it, like he works for E! Entertainment or some shit. But, really? What the hell is this? If you can work out what any of these platforms are supposed to represent, especially this black thing. What's it supposed to be? Like a cat's tail bent and mangled horrifically in some kind of terrific train accident? Now, I hit this before, and it did something. I hit it again, and I'm just stood on it. Consistency! I don't know what the hell. I don't know what the hell. Something the hell is going on. I do not know what the hell. Right, now what? Oh, I've got to get over there. Oh, it's a moving platform. So I guess those things are switches. Thanks for explaining that, video game. What the hell is that sound effect? Sounds like a million lightsabers having a stroke.
Yippee! A rocket! Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Chowder here. Well, let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level,
2 rockets on every level. Yeah, Bubsy with rockets and atoms, cause that makes fucking sense. The hell was that? Was that a death? Was that the level end? Explain, video game! Explain! And yes, it's got passwords. So very much holding to the retro sensibilities. Right, let's see if level 2 looks any better, shall we? I doubt it will. But there's always hope, isn't there? Okay. Missed 1 rocket. Yes, I know I did. I did deliberately. Oh, good God. I dread to think. Right, what's level 2 like? Claustrophobia. Yeah, this is hurting my brain with all its shitty puns. So far, we've had the Forbidden Planet, Claws for Alarm, and Claustrophobia. Really? Because, as we all know, the pun is the very height of comedy. What the hell is that? Is that supposed to be some kind of flying saucer with an abduction beam? I don't know. I can't. I don't even. Right, it's telling me to go over there, but I can't. So I'm guessing it's going to involve some platforming. Oh yes, 3D platforming Bubsy style. In other words, shit. And yes, this is massively hurting my eyes trying to play this. This is not fun. This is anti-game. This is the anti-game. It's horrible. This is video games at their very worst. And Bubsy shattered. Well, you know what? So am I. Yeah. This is very... It tries to be very antiquated and modern at the same time. Not a good combo, in my opinion. You've got these ridiculous controls, shitty deaths, and a live system to make it worse. I mean, what the hell? Not to mention, it runs like absolute arse. As you can tell, the frame rate is crap. That guy shot me because I couldn't see him around that bloody terrain. And so he must be punished. Yeah, generally when you see floating platforms in video games, you know it's because if they'd have designed any more terrain, the frame rate would have tanked. This game's frame rate is tanking with the floating platforms in mid-air with nothing to support them. And the animations on Bubsy are just fucking abysmal. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's a teleporter. Thanks for telling me, game. Now, can I point out, the early PS1 had some really great games on it. This is not one of them. This is bullshit of the highest order. It is appalling. I am never giving you the option of choosing my life of pain again. Because, quite frankly, you'll end up with more shit like this. And the worst thing is, you know it's your fault. You fucking chose this. Okay, I hit the rocket, everything went psychedelic, and I got hit in the face. Oh, come on, jump, Bubsy, you bastard. Right, now I'm guessing we've got to go down here. There's no way across that platform. I got shot because I couldn't turn the camera. You know what? Fuck it. Bubsy's old catchphrase used to be, what could possibly go wrong? This game! Right. Thank you all for watching. I've been Salis. He's been a cunt. I've got to go and scour my eyes out with human blood, and I will see you next time.